What's up guys, and welcome to FPL Today. I'm the man in the know, JNO, and welcome to my team points and performance from Game Week 3 looking towards Game Week 4. In this video we see how well I did, I tell you my new live rank, we look at the underlying stats of my players' performances and try and figure out the best moves to make moving forward. Hopefully some of the players you have are similar and this can help you make some FPL decisions. But before we get into this video, all the stats come from Fantasy Football Fix, the best place for you to get your underlying stats with some great features which you'll see in this video package from Fantasy Football Fix. Use artificial intelligence and Optastats to build your new squad for the new season. Analyse the highest owned players and most popular starting squad currently entered into the FPL. Upload your squad at fantasyfootballfix.com now to improve your FPL performance. Click the link below or head over to fantasyfootballfix.com to get started. So let's start the video, and we start off with updating you on my current overall rank, which looks slightly better than it did last week with an 800k rise to about 1.569 million. Our game week rank was just underneath the million mark at 948,796, and we're now on 164 points with game week 3 seeing us get 59 points in total. However, we did take a -4, which means we got 55 points in total, but hopefully now we're in a much better position to keep advancing up those rankings. We start off with the defence, and it wasn't that great, to be honest. We had Pope and Zinchenko get 2 points each, and Digne getting only 1 point. However, Zinchenko and Digne both did show glimpses of potential attacking returns, and then Trent, he'd got an attacking return with an assist but didn't get a clean sheet. Clean sheets seem to be difficult to come by so far this season. We then have the midfield, and we brought in De Bruyne, who managed to get 5 points, which was better than what Fraser got, and that's good because we did take a -4. And we had Salah and Sterling. Salah getting 15 points. He would have been a better captaincy option, unfortunately, but instead we went with Sterling, whose 8 points got doubled to 16. Seemed to not be able to get that captaincy choice right so far this season. And then Perez getting his obligatory 2 points without doing much against Sheffield United. And then up front we had a change in the front three. Unfortunately it wasn't Wilson still in the front three though, who did get an assist, but we changed Wilson for Barnes. That was to get money for De Bruyne, and we got 7 points there. Barnes looks like a player in form. He scored from outside the box. At the moment I'm quite happy to have him. Yes, he's got a tough next opponent and may not score in that one, but he is at least getting returns, which is more than could be said for Deulofeu and Jota, who got 2 points each. Seems to be something I'm saying a lot. At the moment, Jota and Perez both look at risk from being transferred out of my side. Deulofeu, purely because he's got Bournemouth at home, may have another game week to impress. And then as for the bench, at least I didn't put any of them on because I would have got less points than any of the players apart from maybe Digne, and Digne's replacements would have been defenders who got 0 points anyway. Then Donkey, the only one with any points, getting 1 point, and he didn't start as well, so quite happy with the decisions there. I know a lot of people did bring in Lundstrom, and he wasn't too far off of scoring, so I think potentially I may have got a bit of luck there. So if we have a look at some of the underlying stats of players, we start off with Digne, who did play on Friday. Now Digne, I was hoping for the clean sheet. Of course I broke it by bringing him in. However, he still had the potential to get some attacking returns with 2 shots on goal, 1 from inside the box. Unfortunately none on target and none were big chances with an expected goals of 0.1. However, it's the chance creation where we're interested in Digne, where he got 4 chances created with 2 of those chances being on target and expected assists of 0.2. So in the future, despite the fact that he might not always get clean sheets, there's always the chance for some attacking returns. Having a look at Alexander-Arnold as well, it's the same case here. Yes, they didn't keep a clean sheet, but he got an assist. He had 3 shots on goal, all from inside the box with an expected goals of 0.2. And also getting 6 chances created with 3 of those chances resulting in a shot on target and expected assists of 0.4. So if we then go to Zinchenko, who, yes, you don't get as many underlying stats here, 2 points, 5 chances created, 3 of those chances being shots on target with expected assists of 0.2. There's still the chance for some returns there even if they don't get the clean sheets. So I'm okay with how my defence is looking so far, and I'm not too keen to transfer any of them out just yet, although of course there is Cancelo hanging over Zinchenko's head, rotation over Trent Alexander-Arnold's, so Digne seems the most nailed option, but I'm happy with that back three at the moment. We then move on to the midfield, and Salah would have been the best captaincy choice, 15 points. However, I take solace in the fact that I didn't transfer him out and quite a few other people did, because Mane seemed better value, and I think there's a real risk of trying to chase the points between these two. I think you just pick one and potentially stick with it season long. I've stuck with Salah for now. Maybe I'll move him on if I feel like the million saved, or however much you could save at the time, is worth it for the other transfer I'm making. So for instance, if that £1 million helps you get a De Bruyne over, I'm trying to think of someone just a little bit cheaper, maybe it's Sigurdsson right now, then I would suggest you maybe go Mane. But right now I'm with Salah, 15 points, 2 goals from 5 shots on goal, 4 from inside the box, 2 of which are on target. Expected goals was at 1.2, so it's not a surprise that he managed to get 2 goals. And then we got chances created. 1 chance created did result in a shot on target, and he had expected assist of 0.2. So good underlying stats from Salah here, which is more than can be said for Jose Perez at 6.4 million, 2 points, 1 shot from inside the box, 2 chances created. Those 2 chances created did result in shots on target, but expected assists at 0.1. I just need more from Perez, especially when the likes of Maddison and Vardy now looking dangerous. But we move on to the Man City boys. We'll start off with De Bruyne, 9.7 million. I was maybe hoping for a little bit more here, but 5 points is not too bad. Nothing to laugh at. 1 assist, 3 shots on goal, 2 from inside the box. Again, liking the fact that I'm seeing a lot of his shots coming from inside the box. None on target, expected goals at 0.2. It would have been nice if he'd scored the chance that Zinchenko set up for him. Instead, that got De Bruyne an assist and Aguero a goal, which maybe hurt my ranking a little bit. And then 2 chances created, both of them resulting in a shot on target with expected assists at 0.3. And then Sterling, not the greatest underlying stats, but he still returned, which is very important. We want players that can still get returns, even if they have a little bit of a quieter game. He got 16 points from me, but 8 points in the game with 1 goal from 2 shots, one of which was a big chance. Both shots from inside the box, with 1 shot being on target, expected goals at 0.6, which is decent. And then also 1 chance created, with that chance being a shot on target, and expected assists at 0.1. So midfield-wise, it's Perez that seems to be the real issue for me right now, and potentially Dendoncker. If he's not always going to start, I'm not sure he's the right 4.5 million midfielder for me, with Cantwell looking a pretty nailed on option, although he has risen in price by 0.2. We then move on to the strikers, and I love this part of the video where I get to talk about strikers that haven't got me points. However, Deulofeu at 6.4 million did have decent underlying stats. It was against West Ham, but potentially some hope there. 2 points from 7 shots on goal, 6 from inside the box. Only 1 shot on target though. I'd hope for a few more than that. 1 big chance with expected goals at 0.5. Expected goals is pretty decent, so maybe there's hope for him yet. And also you've then got chances created at 2 with an expected assists at 0.1. So fingers crossed he can do something against Bournemouth. As for Jota, it just doesn't seem to be happening. 2 points, 3 shots on goal, 2 from inside the box, but none on target, and there weren't big chances with expected goals at 0.2. And then 1 chance created, which did result in a shot on target. However, again, no returns from Jota, but at least some underlying stats to talk about. But the player I am interested in talking about is Ashley Barnes, 6.6 million, 7 points, 1 goal from 4 shots on goal, 1 big chance, 1 shot from inside the box. I'd expect more from Barnes, but 2 shots on target with expected goals at 0.4. Thank you, Barnes, for coming into my side and giving me a bit more faith in my strikers. However, no chance creation to talk about when you've got a player like Ashley Barnes. So moving forward, right now, Perez, Jota and Deulofeu are my worries, and I want the likes of Mason Mount, I want Cantwell, and I definitely want Teemu Pukki. Now, a lot of people have been saying, is Barnes and Teemu Pukki going to drop off with the amount of goals they score? I definitely think they are, but at their current prices, they allow me to put players in other areas that I want to keep in my side or bring into my side, so that is why I'm so interested in them. I also think there's the potential for big price rises in them if they continue, even for just a little bit, with the way they're currently playing. So that is why I'm so interested in them right now. I also still have my wildcard in the bag, so if something drastic changes in the future, I can use it. So right now, it's very much get on that Pukki party, but how to get there is the question, with Mount being the player I want the most in my side, but potentially being injured. So we will have the preview video later in this week where we will go into more details about the potential transfers coming in and the side I expect to be playing in Game Week 4. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button and that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so you know when my videos go live. Also, check out the various links in the description down below if you want to support the channel in any way, including the Fantasy Football Fix website if you are interested in joining. It's what helps me get all of my underlying stats to go along with the eye test that I do like to use. Unfortunately, I generally have to watch Match of the Day because I do often work on the weekends. And then also check out the Patreon page where you can join a Discord channel where we talk FPL, as well as a season and a monthly game of FPL, and we'll try and figure out other stuff we can do on that Patreon page. So check that out as well. I'll stop waffling now. I'll let you get on your way and enjoy other FPL content if you want, or whatever other parts of YouTube, or go check out my live stream for Monday. All that being said, I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.